Hello, everybody. My name is Drew, and I'm going to be walking you through being a member level user in a multi-seat account. So in other words, where you are not the admin of your account. And what we're really going to be focusing on here especially is being a member level user in an account where your admin shares things with you. And so we're going to be helping you to just understand how things are shared with you and how to interact with them. And I guess basically where that line is drawn between like somebody else's account and yours. And so in particular, we're going to be talking about teams and how those work with sharing and what it's like with an admin that's sharing things with a team that you are on, like a team of other users, templates, and where you can find your shared, the templates that have been shared with you, and just how you can use those. And then we're additionally going to be talking about contacts and what are your contacts, and also how admins can share contacts with you, and a couple of other just settings as well that are relevant for users in accounts like the one that you're in. So let's jump over and start walking through these. So first of all, I think it's useful to know how you can just even tell what kinds of teams you are on. And so you're able to find that in your settings in the bottom left corner of the navigation. And right here, you can see your teams. You can click on that. And in this particular case, I can see that I'm on the marketing team and I'm also on the sales team. And I can even see the update date there too. So that kind of tells me like when I was added to these particular teams, or at least like when the teams also might have been updated as well. And next, let's go to templates. So I'm going to be looking at email templates in particular, but other template types work basically the same way. So I'm clicking on communication right here. I'm clicking on templates. And so what's really relevant here is this toggle right here of my templates versus shared with me. When I click on my templates, I'm able to see all the templates that I have either created myself or that I have copied into my account, or that my admin has copied into my account. So we're going to talk about some of those latter things, because creating a new template, it's very straightforward. You just go here to hit that create button, and we've got other videos that go into the details of creating templates. But when I go over here to shared with me, these are going to be the templates that my admin has shared with me. And I can see that there's a folder that has been shared with me. And I can click into that folder and see all of those templates that are in that folder. So then let's click into one of these templates. And you're going to see right up here at the top, it says, heads up, you're not the owner of this template, but you can copy it into your personal templates. And so what this means is that this template in its current state is still basically owned by the admin. In fact, it is owned by them. And what that means is that if the admin makes any changes to this template, they're going to reflect in what we see right here. And that's actually a good thing. Like if your admin wants to be able to actively manage these things and have a particular template that has been crafted by them that's shared into your entire team, then that is perfect for that scenario. But if you want to kind of take ownership of this and maybe modify it for your own purposes, all you have to do is hit that button at the very top there that says copy email template into personal templates. One click, and now a copy has been made. This has not affected the original, so you are not changing anything that belongs to your admin. You are free to make this copy and then edit this template as you might need. So hit save, and there we go. I just made this copy right here of this email 3, but I go into share with me into that folder, and this is still here as it always has been. So the admin can still make changes to this. You'll still receive those changes, and then you could maybe make a new copy if needed. Also, it's important to note that just because I might not own these templates certainly doesn't mean I can't use them. That's the whole point in sharing them. So I'm still able to use these templates right here. I can go over here and hit send and fire it off to a contact or to a contact list. But I just can't make changes to it unless I first copy it into my own into my templates. One other thing I just want to show you here quickly too is in that shared with me page, you'll see right here, all teams. I'm also able to select things that are only shared to certain teams from here. And you're going to see this throughout the account. All right, another thing too, just like how I was able to copy a template that the admin has shared with me into my own templates, your admin can basically do that too, except skipping the whole sharing with you process as well. So your admin might just simply copy something into your account, and you'll see in parentheses, kind of like what was automatically added to these, it'll say copy in there. So if you see something that's been shared with you by your admin or copied into your account by your admin, that is what's going on there. So your admin also might allow you to share content with the teams that you're on. And so this is great for collaboration, and it'll work exactly the same way as if your admin had been sharing things with you. And let's do that with one of these right here. So I'm going to hit that little checkbox next to the email template, go up to where it says one selected, and I'm going to hit share with teams. And I've been enabled, like I've been allowed, these teams that I'm on have sharing enabled within them. So I'm going to share this with the marketing team. I'm going to hit OK. And we're able to see right here, shared with marketing team. So that's a nice visual indicator where I'm able to see that this is a template that I'm working with that is also visible to the entire team. And you are, of course, able to turn that off as well. Actually, I need to do that over here. I need to go do that from the template, actually. So we're going to go up there, edit folders and sharing, and then I can deselect the sharing right there. And there we go. Now that is no longer shared with the team. And also, so as we established, templates are easily shared with teams. The same is true for content. So things like logos, maybe that are in your account that are usable for templates that you might make. And you're able to get to your content. Now, since we're in this communication tab, content is shown as a related item here too, but you can also navigate to there through the library tab in the sidebar. And here we are in content. And just like with templates, you're able to see it under, it has like a my content and also a shared with me toggle that you can switch between here. So I can see that there's an image that I've uploaded here as my content, but I can also go to shared with me and I'll be able to see any assets that have been shared with me by my admin. Now you're also, it'll work in a very similar way too when you're actually creating something that's going to be like creating a communication, like an email template, for instance. So we just quickly go up here and open up a new email, when I click on the Insert Image tab, we'll see a very similar experience. I'm looking at my images and this pop-up up here, and there's that image that we were looking at before. And then I switch over here to Shared with Me, and I'm able to see those Shared with Me images too, and I can insert them into my communications. Now, lastly, some of your templates, some of your email templates especially, might use merge tags that show your information. And actually, I'm going to load up an email again really quickly just to demonstrate this really fast. So I'm going to go to Insert Merge Tag. Now, this is like in a case of me creating the communication, but you'll primarily see this in email templates that have been shared with you. And the idea is that they can personalize an email template across your entire team and maybe like, insert your first name, your last name, your title, and they can personalize it with your actual information in the email that's going to be sent out. So let's just take a look here with your title. And so this is what it would look like in that template, where it might have some of those things that are personalized to you, and it's that your component of the merge tag that indicates what this is going to be pulling. And so what I want to show you here is just how to make sure your account has this information to grab in the first place. Because if VipeCloud doesn't know what your title is, and you have a merge tag like this in your template, it's not gonna show anything at all. It's just gonna be a blank title. And so you're able to add this content by going to Settings, and then up here you got Basic Information. And by the way, too, it's quite possible that your admin will add all of this stuff for you automatically when they create your seat. But I just want to show this to you because I think it's relevant for a user with an admin that's sharing things with you. So right here is where this stuff will be found. First of all, too, just while we're looking at it, it's always good to make sure your time zone is accurate, because anything that's scheduled is going to be driven off of that time zone. But under basic information, these fields here are primarily used for these kinds of merge tags, especially all the stuff down towards the bottom here, like your LinkedIn, your title, company website, anything like that. If you're going to be having email templates that have your that are pulling your information, this is where it's going to find it. Also, your signature, it doesn't hurt to make sure your signature is accurate and is looking the way that you want it to. That you're going to find under Communication and then Email Settings. And it's right up here at the top. So make sure that your signature is looking good here, and then hit Update Signature. And then you can test these things too really easily by, like, anytime you're drafting an email, there's going to be a Send Test to Self button. And so it's like right up here, for instance, Send Test to Yourself. You click on that once and you'll receive a test of the template, and it's going to merge any fields there, especially fields that are like yours, like what we're talking about. Those will be merged. All right, now moving right along. So we've talked about templates here. Nearing the finish here, we're going to talk about contacts really quickly. There's not too much to talk about here, but what I mainly want to highlight is, and by the way, when I say contacts, it's really going to be any kind of CRM items like contacts, accounts, and opportunities. They're all going to behave the same way. We're just going to focus on contacts here. So your account might come loaded up with contacts that your admin has created for you. And of course, you can import contacts yourself too. under my contacts, and like any kind of table like this in the system where it says my, this is going to be everything that belongs to you. And you also might have filter views that are shared with you by your admin. And so these filter views can be found just under where it says My Contacts. That drop down right up there, it's going to display filter views that your account has, or that your admin has shared with you. And like in this particular case, we got this customers filter view that has been shared with me by the admin in this account. Now it's not displaying any information here, but I just want to highlight that you might have filter views that are shared with you by your admin, and these might have rules with them, kind of like this, whereas contact type is customer. So this might just be showing all the customers that are in the CRM. And in these filter views, you might see contacts that don't belong with you. That's up to your admin who created the filter view and shared it with you. These can be just your contacts, but filtered, like down to certain parameters, like in this case, or they can also choose to have it display everybody like that are in the same team as you, like in the sales team. All right. Now, yeah, actually, it looks like I covered everything on my list. So I hope that this has been helpful. Of course, always feel free to reach out to us for any assistance. Your admin very well might be able to help you with things, especially with like what their intentions are behind things. But also, we're happy to help you out directly as well. So if you're confused by anything, by all means, reach out to us. We'll be glad to help you. And this button right down here where it says chat with the VipeCloud success team is a great way to get a hold of us. The AI bot in that chat widget will be able to give you answers 24/7, pulling from our help center. But after every response that gives you, there's going to be a button that says talk to a human. So you're always in control whether you're talking with the AI bot or if you're talking with a person. So great. Thank you so much.